A week into the fall semester, the University of Notre Dame announced on Tuesday that it would move to online instruction for at least the next 2 weeks in an attempt to control a growing coronavirus outbreak, and could move to shut down campus entirely. If these steps are not successful, we will have to send students home, as we did last spring, Notre Dame's president, the Reverend John I Jenkins, said in a video address to students, noting that he had been inclined to take that step before consulting with local health officials. The announcement came as universities across the country are struggling to control fast-growing outbreaks among returning students. On Monday, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill moved all of its undergraduate classes online, also a week into the fall semester. And Michigan State on Tuesday shifted its reopening plans, telling students not to return for the start of classes in 2 weeks. At Notre Dame's campus near South Bend, Indiana, 12,000 undergraduate and graduate students were tested before they could return to campus on August 3 to start classes a week later. The few dozen who tested positive were told to stay home. Yet by Tuesday, the school reported that at least 147 people had tested positive for the virus over the last 2 weeks. 80 of those confirmed cases were added this week, Notre Dame said. All but one were students. None are hospitalized. The university said 927 people had been tested since August 3, leaving the school with a nearly 16% positivity rate. The virus is a formidable foe, Father Jenkins said. For the past week, it has been winning. A university spokesman said a significant number of the confirmed cases were connected to 2 off-campus parties where students, mostly seniors, did not wear masks or practice social distancing. Most of those who have tested positive live in off-campus housing, the spokesman, Paul J. Browne, said. Those students have now begun to infect students who did not attend the gatherings. In addition to moving classes online, Notre Dame will close public spaces on campus and restrict dormitories to residents. Students who live in off-campus housing have been barred from campus and must associate with housemates only, Father Jenkins said, with a limit on gatherings reduced from 20 to 10 people. Father Jenkins had previously defended the decision to reopen, saying in a New York Times op-ed, "We believe we can keep our campus environment healthy." The university brought students back 2 weeks early, eliminated the fall break and planned to end the semester at Thanksgiving. UNC, with 30,000 students, also started classes on August 10, and by Monday, 177 students had tested positive for the coronavirus and another 349 students were forced to quarantine because of possible exposure. At least 4 clusters had been identified in student housing, including one at a fraternity.